Hey everybody, Al here. Welcome to another edition of Al's Vintage Toy Trains. And tonight I wanted to present a garage sale find that I had gotten yesterday at a garage sale. It was a one-day only sale, a flash sale that I caught on Craigslist. And it had one generic picture of some trains, which looked like Lionel, and it stated it had Lionel. So I went and investigated. I got there about 10-15 minutes before the event was open, and was able to get there just in time. So he had a couple of items priced individually, but he was willing to bundle and make a deal and move it along. So there's 6 items total. I paid $150 for this, and of course I didn't know the operating condition. Appearance-wise, they all looked good and decent, so I went ahead and paid for the stuff and brought it home. So today I'm just finally getting to it after work to see how these things operate, and I figured I'd do a video just to show you what I found and what I got. So we'll go ahead and start with one of the 3 locos, and we'll start off with the number 51 Navy Yard switcher. So this Navy Yard switcher was cataloged by Lionel, 1956, 1957. This is in decent shape compared to a lot that I've seen with these smaller cars. There is a little ding in the corner here, but a lot of times these stanchions are broken out. This one looks like it's got a hairline crack in it, and the stanchion looks like it's okay. Everything's there. This has an operating headlight, and looking at the rollers or pickup rollers, everything seems to be fine there. A little bit of wear, but very minor. And I think this will clean up just nicely. And like I said, we'll go through and we'll clean up the motor, the commutator, etc. We'll give it a lube, and I think we'll be in business with this little Navy switcher. So let's go ahead and throw it on the track and let's see what it does. And it looks like it runs just fine, so I think that was a good find. Along with the switcher came its own box. So the box is intact, has all the flaps and whatnot. Could be better, but not perfect, but you know, it's all there. And probably kept that switcher in decent shape all these years. So there's the first loco. Alright, I'll go over the next one. Here we have the 627 Lehigh Valley. It's a 44 tonner. This is a much less expensive engine than some of the others, so there's not a lot of value to it, but overall this is in decent shape, a little dusty. Roller pickups look like they're in decent shape. Doesn't look like it's been run a ton. Obviously it's been run, but overall, no brakes. This has fixed couplers, so they do not operate. That's kind of when Lionel was cheapening production a little bit, and this is one of the engines where a little reduction in cost, such as the non-operating couplers, was kind of implemented. So again, this was cataloged by Lionel in 1956, 1957, and let's see how it runs. I can feel it sticking, so it's got magnet traction. You can see the light actually shining through the plastic. I'm not sure if it's got a light on both sides or not. We'll check that out a little later when I open it up, but it does have the headlight on one end, and it looks like a lens on the other, so we'll check that out. So I'm pretty happy with that. Runs good. I think this plastic shell will clean up nicely. A good find, I think. All right, the last locomotive, and what really caught my eye, I guess, when I saw these for sale, is this 2338 Milwaukee Road GP7. So this engine was cataloged from 1955 to 1956. Decently detailed. It's got the decal, the numbering, built by Lionel. Overall, the shell is in pretty decent shape. There's a little bit of orange popping through here or there at the little fine points, but I can touch that up just slightly, and I think it'll look a little nicer without the orange sticking through. And then there's a little imperfection here, probably at the factory, but nothing serious. In general, it's pretty clean. Can't complain. And the pickup rollers look like they're in really nice shape. Gearing feels tight and smooth at the same time. I think we're in decent shape. The unknown is a lot of times the horn will not operate because of a little corrosion between the contact points or whatnot. So we'll go ahead and find out what this looks like. When I was at the garage sale, I didn't really have a lot of time to open these up, or I didn't ask to open them up. I just took the chance based on what he was offering for the group price. Okay, I think if you look in there, it looks about as clean as you're going to get, so I'm glad there's no corrosion, no issues there. I'm thinking this is going to work just fine. So let's go ahead and find a battery here, and let's see what happens. Well, there we go. I guess we got a horn. Sorry for the annoyance, but these will typically work when you turn them upside down where the relay actually connects. All right, now for the moment of truth. It runs really well. The unit cycles quite well. And it's got a good strong horn, so I think we did quite well with this. So again, Milwaukee Road 2338 GP7, and a good working horn. Alright, so also with the grouping, I got 3 accessories. So I did get a number 30 water tower. This was cataloged by Lionel in 1947 through 1950. And we'll go ahead and just put the transformer controls on it and see what we get. Overall, it's in pretty decent shape. I'll try and clean it up, but it doesn't look like it needs a lot of work. It's got a little cardboard insert in there, so you can't see the little solenoid. And it looks like all the structure is intact. I don't see anything broken there. The metal base doesn't have any rust. Looks like it's in decent shape. And let's give it a shot. Put a little power to it. there you go. Looks like it operates just fine. And I'll hook it up to one of these little push button controllers. I got a 92 and a number 90 push button controller. So we'll be able to operate it using one of these. So this will make a nice addition to the layout. Quite happy with that. All right, let's go ahead and we'll start looking at this 450 here. So this is a what they would call an operating signal bridge, and this was made by Lionel, or at least cataloged by Lionel, from 1952 to 1958. Green and red light, and you can set it up using one of the operating pieces that connect with it. I'm sure I've got what I need to place it on the track, or I can set it up with the insulated track section maybe is what I'll do. So decent shape. We'll clean it up. Let's see if the lights work. Go ahead and test that out. And there's a ground. We'll go ahead and hit the ground, give it a little power. And we'll test one side. And there we've got the red lamp, so that's working. And we've got a green lamp, so I'm good with that. And I'll just go over to the other side because the ground should be the same all the way through. And there we have the green light and the red light. So hey, another win. And good to see that I got a good working little signal bridge. And then I've got one more accessory out of the group, and that is the 397 coal elevator. And this was cataloged by Lionel from 1949 through 1957, so this ran about 8 years. Came with a bag of coal, and as you can see, the number 206 artificial coal, Lionel Corporation, New York, made in the USA. And it looks like a photocopy. I'm thinking it's a photocopy of the instructions. So just the way it's faded, I'm assuming that's what we got is a photocopy. So very cool. Looks like a 364 controller is what I'm supposed to be using, but I've got a 92 and a 90, so maybe I'll just set it up with that. Alright, let's see if this thing actually works. And we'll go ahead and put some coal in it. I'll put it in the box, a little easier to clean up. Grab a little car, put the coal in. All right, so there's the coal. Let's see if this thing works. Looks like it works just fine. Gives you an idea how it works by shaking the bend. It pulls the coal forward. Sounds like the motor might need a little maintenance, a little oil, and grease. There's the first piece. Hopefully there's enough coal in the little receptacle in the back. accessory where you're lucky if 50% of the coal will go into the car, and the other 50% will be all over your layout. So really a cool operating little piece. And before I run it any further, I think I'm going to want to clean that motor and go through it. So there you have it. So I've got 3 running locos. I've got 3 operating accessories, the bag of coal, the 2 push buttons, and I paid $150 for everything, not knowing 100% if anything was going to work, but based on the looks and how it looked, everything looked in order. So I took the chance, and that's usually part of the crapshoot when you're buying stuff without being able to test it. So hey, I appreciate everybody's time. Thank you for watching, and this is Al. Take care.